Hi, it's Lori from loristory.com. Today I have a tutorial for you showing the iCraft Deco Foils by Thermoweb. The first thing I did was tape down a stencil on top of a piece of vellum using painter's tape. And then I applied the Deco Foil adhesive over the top of the stencil. And I just used a credit card or a scraper, whatever you have. A palette knife would be fine too. And I just tried to spread that as evenly as I could over the stencil. And I'm just trying to make sure that the stencil is evenly covered. The next thing I'm going to do is remove the painter's tape and then carefully lift the stencil up without disturbing the pattern that we have on the stencil. You want to make sure and wash your stencil and your tools right away. I'm also going to remove the washi tape from the vellum. You could leave it there. I was just afraid that the adhesive would dry over the top and then maybe rip when I pulled it off. You're going to set this aside for about 30 minutes to dry. You want to wait till the adhesive is totally clear. Here is the adhesive after it has dried for, actually mine dried for several hours. I'm going to take off a piece of Deco Foil and place that over the top of the stencil with the gold side facing up. And now I'm going to apply the Deco Foil over the top of my stenciled vellum. I'm using a brayer to rub the foil over the top of the vellum. And then I'm going to turn it over and bray it on the other side as well. And then I'm also going to rub it with my fingers. And you just want to make sure that the foil is completely adhered to the adhesive that is on the other side. You should be able to start to see the pattern through the Deco Foil. Once the Deco Foil is completely attached, I'm going to peel back the foil. And you see I have this beautifully stenciled gold foiled piece of vellum. I just love how this turned out. For my sentiment, I printed out a sentiment on my laser printer, and then I applied a piece of Deco Foil over the top. I enclosed it in a piece of copy paper, and I'm going to run it through my laminator. And here you can see the sentiment. Once I remove the gold foil, it is perfectly foiled. Get well soon. To apply the vellum piece to my card base, I'm going to use these Zotz single adhesive dots. These are the small ones. I really like these. They come individually packaged so that you can place them exactly where you want, and I'm just placing them behind the foiled design on the front, so that they won't be visible from the back side. I continue to assemble the rest of the card using these Zotz small glue adhesive dots. I'm going to speed up the video now while I finish the card. Thanks so much for watching.